Data Privacy Act. Bar Exam Notes Part 2. Instances when law is not applicable. Question: when is law not applicable? Suggested answer: law does not apply to the following. A. Information about government employment, past or present, that relates to the position or functions of the individual, including his or her title, business address and office telephone number of the individual, the classification, salary range and responsibilities of the position held by the individual, and the name of the individual on a document prepared by the individual in the course of employment with the government. We can summarize this as government employment. B. Information about an individual who is or was performing service under contract for a government institution that relates to the services performed, including the terms of the contract, and the name of the individual given in the course of the performance of those services. We can summarize this as service under contract for government. C. Information relating to any discretionary benefit of a financial nature such as the granting of a license or permit given by the government to an individual, including the name of the individual and the exact nature of the benefit. We can summarize this as financial benefit given by the government. D. Personal information processed for journalistic, artistic, literary or research purposes. We can summarize this as journalistic, artistic, literary or research purposes. E. Information necessary in order to carry out the functions of public authority, which includes the processing of personal data for the performance by the independent, central monetary authority and law enforcement and regulatory agencies of their constitutionally and statutorily mandated functions. We can summarize this as public authority function. F. Information necessary for banks and other financial institutions under the jurisdiction of the Independent, Central Monetary Authority or Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas to comply with the Anti-Money Laundering Act and other applicable laws. We can summarize this as AMLA information. G. Personal information originally collected from residents of foreign jurisdictions in accordance with the laws of those foreign jurisdictions, including any applicable data privacy laws, which is being processed in the Philippines. We can summarize this as foreign laws. Question: supposing that request was made regarding information about a certain government employee, should the request be denied based on the argument that it is covered by the Data Privacy Act? Suggested answer: no, it cannot be denied based on such argument. It is clear that the law does not apply to information about government employment. Question: would your answer be the same if the person is no longer employed with the government? Suggested answer: no, the answer remains. It is clear that the law does not apply to information about government employment, whether past or present. The argument therefore that the data subject is no longer employed with the government is not tenable. Question: did the Data Privacy Act amend bank secrecy law and other related laws? Suggested answer: no. The law provides that nothing in the law shall be construed as to have amended or repealed Republic Act No. 1405, otherwise known as the Secrecy of Bank Deposits Act, Republic Act No. 6426, otherwise known as the Foreign Currency Deposit Act, and Republic Act No. 9510, otherwise known as the Credit Information System Act. Question: did the Data Privacy Act amend Republic Act No. 53, which affords protection to journalists and their sources? Suggested answer: no. The law provides that nothing in the law shall be construed as to have amended or repealed the provisions of Republic Act No. 53, which affords the publishers, editors or duly accredited reporters of any newspaper, magazine or periodical of general circulation protection from being compelled to reveal the source of any news report or information appearing in said publication which was related in any confidence to such publisher, editor, or reporter. Question: supposing that a newspaper reporter is being forced to disclose his source based on the Data Privacy Act, can the reporter refuse to disclose his source? Suggested answer: yes. The law provides that the Data Privacy Act did not amend nor repeal Republic Act No. 53. Thank you for listening. Watch out for the next video that will discuss the extraterritoriality application of the law.